Introduction to computers. Learners outcome. Hello children. After completing this video, you will be able to know the features of a computer, know the differences between computer and a human being, identify the parts of a computer, mention the uses of different parts of a computer. We see so many machines every day, like a television, a CD player, and a mobile phone. All these are electronic machines. Television, CD player, mobile phone. A computer is also an electronic machine which is used to do different kinds of work. We play games, watch movies, send and receive messages, draw pictures, and solve sums with the help of this machine. What a computer does? A computer works continuously. A computer works very fast and does a large number of calculations in seconds. A computer never makes mistakes. A computer does many kinds of work at the same time. Let us see the difference between a computer and a human being. A computer works very fast, does not need rest, never makes mistakes, has no feelings, works on the instructions given by human beings. A human being is also slow in doing calculations, needs rest after work, makes mistakes, has emotions and feelings, can think and take decisions. Do you know the word computer comes from the word compute, which means to calculate. Parts of a computer. We know that the main parts of a computer are CPU, monitor, keyboard, and mouse. Let us learn about some other parts connected to the computer. Printer helps you to take your work on the paper. It means the printer prints on the paper the same work that is shown on the monitor. Speakers and headphones are used to listen recorded songs, voice, speech, and other types of sounds from a computer. Scanner is used to put your pictures into the computer. CD, hard disk, and pen drive are used to store work. CD drive. CD is placed in the CD drive, which is fixed inside the CPU box. USB port. Pen drive. Pen drive is put in the USB port which is fixed inside the CPU box. Hard disk. Hard disk is fixed inside the CPU box. UPS stands for uninterrupted power supply. It keeps the computer on for some time when the electricity goes off. Do you know? Earlier, floppy disk was used instead of a CD or a pen drive to store work. Note for the teacher. Take students to computer lab. Ask them to identify printer, scanner, headphone, speakers, CD and pen drive. Give demonstration on the working of Gedit text editor. Read aloud. Printer, scanner, hard disk, pen drive, headphone. Write any two things that a computer does. Write one differences between a computer and a human being. Fun zone. Lab work. Visit your computer lab. Write the names of all the parts of a computer that you see there. Uses of computers. Learners' outcome. After completing this video, you will be able to know the uses of computers, identify and name the places where computers are used, understand the ways in which computers are used at different places in various fields. Computer is a very useful machine. You see computers at schools, homes, offices, hospitals, and several other places. Let us learn about the uses of computers at different places. Schools. The computer helps your teachers to prepare the report card. The computer helps your teachers while teaching. The computer helps in the school library and fees counter. Homes. The computer helps you to do your homework and play games. The computer helps your parents to calculate monthly expenses. The computer helps you to listen music and watch movies. The computer helps you to purchase items from home. It is popularly known as online shopping. Hotels and shops. The computer helps in maintaining records of stocks, prices, and sales of different items and details of customers. The computer helps shopkeepers to prepare bills. Offices. The computer helps in sending and receiving messages. The computer helps in typing and printing documents. Do you know messages sent received through computer are popularly known as emails. They reach any part of the world in seconds, which saves time and money. Banks. The computer helps in maintaining the accounts of customers. The computer helps you to withdraw money from ATM, automated teller machine. Hospitals. The computer helps doctors in doing the operations. The computer helps in diagnosing various diseases. The computer helps in preparing medical reports. Do you know? Diagnosing means to say what is wrong with a sick person. Airports and railway stations. The computer helps in reservation and cancellation of tickets for passengers. The computer helps in keeping records of arrival and departure of trains and flights. The computer helps to keep track of location, speed and direction of trains and aeroplanes. Do you know? Reservation means booking a seat or space in advance in trains, buses or planes. In designing. The computer helps architects in designing buildings and houses. The computer helps engineers in designing cars, aeroplanes, and other machines. The computer helps in designing clothes. The computer helps in creating and designing animations, movies, advertisements, and a lot for more things. In publishing. The computer helps in printing newspapers, magazines, books, and pamphlets. This book has also been designed and printed using computer. In scientific research and defense. The computer helps scientists in doing research, designing robots, and forecasting weather. The computer helps in launching and controlling satellites, rockets, and missiles. In learning new skills. The computer helps in learning how to drive a car or how to fly an aeroplane. The computer helps in learning new skills such as learning different languages, typing, and cooking. Do you know? You can learn things such as driving without even using actual machines. These are called simulators. Practical in computer lab. Perform the following task step by step under the guidance of your teacher. Step 1. Open Gedit text editor. Step 2. Type the given names of different places where computers are used: school, home, office, hospital, airport, railway station, bank, publishing, designing, hotel and shop. Note for the teacher: tell students how to open Gedit text editor. Have a discussion in the class on different uses of computers and about places where they have seen computers. Read aloud. Research diseases online, designing, publishing. More about the keyboard. After completing this video, you will be able to use alphabet keys, number keys and arrow keys of the keyboard. Identify, locate and use special keys: space bar key, enter key, caps lock key, backspace key, page up key, page down key. Know about touch typing. A keyboard is an important part of the computer. The small buttons on the keyboard are called keys. Keyboard. There are different types of keys on a keyboard. Alphabet keys. You type letters by pressing the alphabet keys. These keys are marked with the English letters A to Z but are not arranged in sequence. Number keys. The number keys are used to type numbers. They are marked with numbers 0 to 9. Number keys are present at 2 places on the keyboard. Above the alphabet keys, on the right hand side of the keyboard. This is called the numeric keypad. Do you know? The numeric keyboard works only when you press the num lock key and keep it on. Practical in computer lab. Perform the following task step by step under the guidance of your teacher. Step 1. Open Gedit text editor. Step 2. Type your parent guardian's name. Use the alphabet keys. Step 3. Type your parent guardian's phone number using the number keys. Special keys. Apart from alphabet and number keys, there are some other keys on the keyboard. These keys are called special keys. Let us learn about them. Space bar key. You give spaces between the words by pressing the space bar key. Pressing it once gives a single space. It is the longest key on the keyboard. Enter key. You can take the cursor to the next line by pressing the enter key. Caps lock key. To type in capital letters, press the caps lock key. It is present on the left side of the keyboard. Press the caps lock key once. A light glows on the top right corner of the keyboard. Now you can type in capital letters. Press the caps lock key again. The light goes off and now you can type small letters. Look, after pressing the caps lock key, you can type in capital letters. Do you know a cursor is a small blinking line on the screen of a computer? The movement of cursor is managed by the arrow keys. Backspace key. You can erase whatever you have typed by pressing the backspace key. Backspace key erases letters on the left side of the cursor. Suppose you have wrongly typed the spelling of the word computer as computer. Press the backspace key once to correct your mistake. Remember, caps lock key is used to type capital letters. Backspace key erases characters on the left side of the cursor. Page up key. Page up key is used to move the cursor up page by page in a file. Page down key. Page down key is used to move the cursor down page by page in a file. Arrow key. Arrow keys are used for moving the cursor on the screen in 4 directions. That is left, right, up and down. Do you know you can save your work in the computer as a file? Practical in computer lab. With the help of your teacher, type the given lines using Edit Text Editor guidelines. Step 1. Type the line I love computer using alphabet keys. Press space bar key to give space between each word. Step 2. Press enter key. Step 3. Now press caps lock key and type I love my school. Step 4. Now press backspace key and erase the word my school and type India. Step 5. Now press left arrow key and take the cursor backward to the word love. IT personalities. Christopher Solis invented the keyboard, which was a modified form of typewriter. Touch typing. Touch typing is a method to type the text without looking at the keyboard. Sit straight in front of the computer. Put your left hand fingers on the keys A, S, D, F and right hand fingers on the keys J, K, L in the middle row as shown. Put both your thumbs on the space bar. The two keys G and H are placed at the center of the middle row. Use left index finger to press G and right index finger to press H as shown in the picture. Practical in computer lab. With the help of your teacher, type the given lines using Gedit text editor. Guideline. Put your left index finger on the key G and right index finger on the key H of the keyboard. Read aloud. Caps locks, backspace, space bar, arrow. Section A. Think and tell. Oral questions. How do you know that the caps lock key is on or off? Who invented the keyboard? Keys. Name any two special keys. Name the key used to give space between words. Section B. Very short answer questions. What can be published using a computer? Who uses computers to prepare report cards? How do you use computers at your home?